Thank you so much. That was Washington Post March by none other than the March King himself, John Philip Sousa. We hope you enjoyed that arrangement as a way to start out our program. I'm very proud of them for getting the concert march style. That one's in 6/8 time, which some of them had not played in before. So we're really proud of them for all the work that they did on Washington Post March. This is the wind ensemble class, and it meets second period. And thank you for your patience during the stage change, but it's a fantastic problem to have a lot of chairs to set up. I'm really proud of how our ensemble has grown over the years, and they are fantastic to make music with. And I just love my time in second block every single day. The other thing I want to point out, one of the reasons that we chose this next piece, is called White River Revival, and it has a nice feature for our French horn section. And if you notice, we have 4 glorious French horns up here, which is awesome. So, yes, you can give them a round of applause. Horn is a pretty rare instrument, and so to have 4 of them that all play fantastically, we just had to choose a piece that highlighted that. So White River Revival is kind of like movie music. It takes us on a journey down some whitewater rapids. I don't know if you like kayaking or rafting. I happen to like fishing, so I kept having a lot of imagery of like some streams in Idaho where I grew up, where I went fishing, or in Ithaca, New York, some good gorge trails. And so we hope that you enjoy your journey down the river today as we play White River Revival. The fall concert usually falls sometime in the month of October, and with Halloween upon us, we decided we should do something that is kind of the Halloween flavor. And so the next piece that we're going to play, which is composed by Rob Grice, is titled Curse of the Scorpion. So we do a lot of technical exercises in the fall. Part of that is to kind of, get us in shape for the spring so we can continue to play some really fun music that's challenging. And they've done such a great job with technique that I had to give them something with a lot of little notes, like little scorpion legs here. So we hope you enjoy Curse of the Scorpion by Rob Grice. They've worked so hard and done such a great job with this music that we would love sharing it with you this evening, and we do have one more to share with you, but I have a few other things that I would like to talk about here. You may have heard we're getting ready to start the world's finest chocolate fundraiser. Some of you may have already had chocolate bars come home. That's okay, yes, If you're interested in giving permission to your band scholar checking out 60 bars, we let them sign for 20, but we have to have parents sign for 60, just to say if that 60 bars gets perhaps left on the bus or melted, or a younger sibling eats it all or something, that you're going to take responsibility for the $60 worth of product. And so if you'd like permission forms for that, Kristen Boone will be out by the table here on the way out, and tomorrow I will check them out all the chocolate they want. I apologize if they tried to trade it in today, but it's concert day. And so we have a lot going on with that, but tomorrow they can turn in their money and check out more chocolate or check it out for the first time. We just asked for that permission form because we are, of course, checking it out and then collecting money back. So please stop by, and I think they also have a couple of boxes that when I said world's finest chocolate, your mouth started to water. So they have a couple of boxes to sell from if you need a kickoff to the fundraiser and then after concert treat. I want to thank our band booster parents. Our band booster parents work so hard to help provide opportunities for these students. Instrument maintenance, bus travel, the music that we play, all those things cost money, right? And so without the support of the band booster parents, and not just from a money raising standpoint, but I see so many of them jumping in to help. I'm sure many of them are out in the audience this evening. So thank you, whether you help with marching band, wind ensemble, jazz band's about ready to start soon. And so I just want to thank you all for your support, whether you're on the band booster board or a supporting parent. Let's give our parents a round of applause. Thank you so much. I kind of wanted to keep with the circus theme this fall because the marching band is doing a circus show. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's called The Greatest Show on Turf. And it doesn't include any of this music, but it is a fantastic medley of tunes from one of the greatest shows, right? It's The Greatest Showman, and we wanted to feature some circus music to go along with that theme since we did that for our marching band this year. So we hope you enjoy our final tune on the fall concert this evening. It's highlights from The Greatest Showman. Thank you for coming out tonight. on December 9th, right here in the West Barris Auditorium, or if you choose to join us for the Night of Percussion at J.M. Robinson on November 24th. If you would like a backstage pass, we have to move all this equipment back to the band room tonight. So if you would like to come help or support the students to help, that would be awesome. Help each in the lobby room.